The 1970 Jefferson nickel is an interesting coin in U.S. numismatics. While it was produced in large quantities, it holds significance for collectors, particularly due to a few rare varieties and certain production details that affect its value. To understand its value and history, we need to look at its production, the specific characteristics of the coin, and what makes a 1970 Jefferson nickel rare. History of the Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag. It was created to replace the earlier Buffalo nickel, which had been in circulation since 1913. The Jefferson nickel features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and an image of his home, Monticello, on the reverse. Jefferson, one of the founding fathers of the United States, became the face of the nickel in recognition of his presidency and his influence on American history. For the first few decades, the design of the Jefferson nickel remained the same. However, in 1966, the U.S. Mint began a redesign, and over the years, minor changes were made, including the addition of a mint mark on the coin and an overhaul in 2004 to mark the bicentennial of the Louisiana Purchase. The 1970 Jefferson nickel falls within the period of the coin's traditional design, which remained relatively stable until the redesign of the 2000s. The 1970 nickel does not feature any radical design changes or commemorative issues, but it is still important in the context of coin collecting. Minting details for 1970 Jefferson nickel. In 1970, the United States Mint produced Jefferson nickels at 3 facilities: the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, the Denver Mint, with a D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint, used only for proof coins with an S mint mark. The total mintage for 1970 was substantial, but when compared to coins from the earlier years of the 20th century, it is still a common coin. Here are the details for each mint. Philadelphia, no mint mark, approximately 364 million coins were produced. Denver, D mint mark, about 246 million coins were struck. San Francisco, S mint mark, only around 3.2 million proof coins were minted for collectors. The Philadelphia and Denver versions are relatively common, while the San Francisco proof coins are more sought after by collectors, but they are still not considered extremely rare. Rare varieties of the 1970 Jefferson nickel. Despite the high mintage of the 1970 Jefferson nickel, there are certain features or varieties that can make certain coins rarer or more valuable. 1970 S-proof nickel. The 1970 S-proof Jefferson nickel is not rare in the sense of being extremely scarce, but it is prized among collectors who focus on proof coins. Proof coins are specially minted for collectors and have a mirrored, high-quality finish. As with all proof coins, these versions were made in smaller numbers, and thus they hold a slightly higher value than regular circulation strikes. 1970 no mint mark. Philadelphia. The 1970 nickel struck in Philadelphia without a mint mark is another key example. While these coins are not extremely rare, their sheer availability in circulation makes them less valuable compared to other types. However, in high-grade conditions, such as MS-65 or higher, they can fetch a few dollars more than typical nickels. 1970 D over mint mark. Die variety. One of the rarer varieties in the 1970 Jefferson nickel series is a die variety where the mint mark on the Denver coin was overpunched. This error occurred when a new die was overstruck with the D mint mark, making it possible to see remnants of a prior mint mark beneath the D. These types of errors are often sought after by error coin collectors and can command higher prices. 1970 double die variety. Obverse or reverse double die varieties occur when the die that strikes the coin is misaligned, resulting in the doubling of the letters or numbers on the coin. There are reports of some 1970 Jefferson nickels that exhibit double die obverse or reverse varieties, which are rare and highly collectible. These varieties can increase the value of the coin depending on the severity of the doubling and its condition. Value of the 1970 Jefferson nickel. The value of a 1970 Jefferson nickel largely depends on its condition, the mint that produced it, and whether it displays any rare characteristics like a mint error. Here's a breakdown of typical values. 1970 Philadelphia or Denver nickels, common circulation coins. In circulated condition, below MS60, these coins are worth face value, 5 cents. In higher grades, such as MS65 or MS66, the value can range from $1 to $3, depending on the quality and any additional factors like toning. 1970 S-proof nickel. Proof versions, especially in gem condition, PR65 and above, can be worth anywhere from $2 to $8, depending on the quality. 1970 Denver over Mintmark. The 1970 D over Mintmark variety, if confirmed, can be worth significantly more, ranging from $50 to $1. The 2006 P. Jefferson nickel is a relatively modern coin in the history of the U.S. Mint, with a special place among collectors. While it is not one of the rarest Jefferson nickels, its uniqueness comes from both its historical context and its relatively modest mintage in certain cases. To understand its value and history, we need to delve into the background of the Jefferson nickel series, the significance of the 2006 coin, and its various rare varieties. History of the Jefferson nickel series. The Jefferson nickel series, first introduced in 1938, has undergone several changes over the decades. The coin was designed by Felix Schlag, and it features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and an image of his Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The coin was initially designed to honor Jefferson's contributions to American independence and his role in the early formation of the United States. For most of its history, the design of the Jefferson nickel remained unchanged. However, in the 1960s, the U.S. Mint began to explore new designs and production methods. The design on the reverse, which showed Monticello, became a hallmark of the coin, though the coin underwent occasional updates, including the addition of a mint mark and changes to the overall production quality. In 2004, a major design overhaul occurred to commemorate the bicentennial of the Louisiana Purchase. For this special issue, the U.S. Mint released a series of coins featuring depictions of the 5-cent piece over different stages of Jefferson's life, including the Lewis and Clark expedition and the land acquisitions that were made during Jefferson's presidency. The 2006 P. Jefferson nickel, Key Features and Historical Context. In 2006, the U.S. Mint continued the Westward Journey series that had begun in 2004 with the Louisiana Purchase bicentennial coins. The coins produced during this period were part of a larger series that saw new reverse designs. The 2006 Jefferson nickel was part of the third and final year of the Westward Journey series. The coin's obverse design remained largely the same as it had been since 1938, with the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson. However, the reverse of the coin was updated to reflect the second design in the series, which showed an image of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. This reverse was a departure from the traditional Monticello image used on previous Jefferson nickels, making it a key feature of the series. The 2006 P. Jefferson nickel, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, marked a continuation of the U.S. Mint's tradition of producing the coin for general circulation. Although the coin was produced in large numbers, it is still interesting from a collector's perspective, especially in high-grade conditions and with special mint marks or varieties. Rare varieties and minting details. One of the primary factors that can make the 2006 P. Jefferson nickel rare or valuable to collectors is its condition and any unique varieties or errors. Although the 2006 P. nickel did not feature any significant new types or design changes from its immediate predecessors, there are still a few factors to consider. 1. 2006 P. nickel, standard issue, circulation strikes. The 2006 P. Jefferson nickel was struck in substantial quantities, so in general circulation, the coin is not rare. However, the state of the coin can significantly affect its value. For example, nickels in pristine, uncirculated condition or with exceptional qualities can command premiums. Coins in higher grades, such as MS65 or MS66, can be worth around $1 to $3, depending on their appearance and preservation. Coins with distinctive toning or those found in pristine condition could increase in value among collectors who focus on well-preserved specimens. 2. 2006 P. nickel with errors and varieties. While the 2006 P. Jefferson nickel was not known for any groundbreaking varieties, there have been some minor errors in its production that can make certain pieces much rarer and more valuable. Double die reverse. Some 2006 P nickels show signs of a double die reverse, where the coin was struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling of certain features on the reverse side, especially the lettering or Monticello's columns. These varieties, though not widespread, are highly sought after by collectors and can command significantly higher prices, sometimes ranging from $10 to $50 or more, depending on the severity of the doubling. Die cracks or cuds. Occasionally, the dies used to strike the 2006 P. Jefferson nickel show cracks or cud errors. A cud is a raised area on the coin caused by a die break, and it can appear as a small chunk of metal missing from the design. These die cracks and cud errors are more common in some years than others, and collectors often prize these varieties for their rarity. Such coins can have values that exceed $10, sometimes climbing to $50 or more depending on the prominence and location of the error. The 2016 P. Jefferson nickel, produced by the United States Mint, has captured significant attention due to its rarity and unique history. Although it's not typically considered among the most valuable or rare coins in circulation, it stands out for a number of reasons. Below is an exploration of the coin's background, its current value, and factors contributing to its rarity. Historical context of the Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938, was designed by Felix Schlag and featured Thomas Jefferson's portrait on the obverse, front, and Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, on the reverse, back. The coin has undergone various changes over the years, with occasional design updates, commemorative releases, and changes in composition. However, the coin remained largely the same until 2004 and a redesign was implemented as part of the Westward Journey nickel series. The 2016 release of the Jefferson nickel was notable because it marked the 50th anniversary of the 1966 reverse design of the Monticello building. The U.S. Mint released several variations, including the 2016 P. Philadelphia Mint nickel. The coin was a part of a broader initiative in which certain coins were issued with the mint mark P for the first time since 1942. For context, the mint mark P had not been used on a regular issue nickel since World War II when the P mint mark was temporarily discontinued on the 5-cent coin. Design and composition. The 2016 P. Jefferson nickel retains the traditional design of the nickel but with some modern touches. The obverse features an image of Thomas Jefferson, based on the 1800 painting by artist Rembrandt Peale. The reverse side showcases a depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's home in Virginia, which is shown in great detail. The 2016 P. nickel was issued as part of a year-long celebration of Jefferson's legacy and his contributions to the founding of the United States. One of the most significant aspects of the 2016 P. nickel is its composition. Like other modern U.S. nickels, it is made of a copper-nickel blend, with 75% copper and 25% nickel. It has a weight of 5 grams and a diameter of 21.21 millimeters. Rarity and value of the 2016 P. nickel. The 2016 P. Jefferson nickel holds some degree of rarity due to the P. mint mark used. Prior to this, regular issue nickels had not been produced with a P. mint mark since 1942. The introduction of the 2016 P was a unique and highly anticipated event for collectors, as it marked the return of the P mint mark on circulating nickels. Despite its relative rarity, the 2016 P nickel is not particularly valuable when compared to other rare U.S. coins. This is because, although it is somewhat limited in terms of mintage and its historic significance, it is still a regularly circulating coin. The U.S. Mint did not intentionally limit the number of 2016 P nickels produced, and they were widely available in circulation throughout the year. However, for coin collectors, certain factors can increase the coin's value. These include its condition, specifically whether it has been kept in mint condition, also known as uncirculated, its rarity in specific regions, and whether it has any unique or unusual features, such as errors in minting or variations in the design. Value for a typical 2016 P. Jefferson nickel. Circulated condition. In average circulated condition, a 2016 P. Jefferson nickel is typically worth its face value of 5 cents. However, if the coin is kept in a pristine state, it may be worth slightly more, especially to collectors who focus on obtaining complete sets of nickels. Uncirculated condition. Mint state. An uncirculated 2016 P. Jefferson nickel in mint state, MS60 or higher, can fetch anywhere from 25 cents to $1, depending on the demand and the specific grading of the coin. Coins graded as MS65 or higher, which are near perfect, could see their values increase further. Error coins, such as those with misprints or unusual minting defects, may have additional value for collectors. Errors can include off-center strikes, double dies, or missing mint marks, which could increase the coin's value to several dollars. Special releases. Collectors may also be interested in special releases or sets that include the 2016 P nickel, particularly if the coin is part of a complete set or limited edition packaging. The 2016 P nickel was issued alongside other coins, such as quarters, as part of a broader commemoration of Jefferson's legacy. These sets can be more valuable, especially if they are kept in pristine condition. Factors influencing the value. Several factors can influence the value of the 2016 P. Jefferson nickel. Condition of the coin. Coins in mint, uncirculated condition are always worth more than those that have been circulated heavily and show signs of wear. Rarity and demand. The 2016 P nickel is rare in terms of its mint mark, but it is not especially rare in terms of overall production numbers.